Welcome back to an episode, or not really an episode. I decided for many people who like to learn how to become good builders, or in a way good builders, I suppose, but I would like to sort of make a tutorial system on how to build an iron farm. But I'm going to make this world a tutorial over many things. So I'm going to do multi farms, iron farms, what else we got? We've got sugarcane farms, just sort of any farm that you might want in advance, really. For starters, I'm going to get what you'll need. So you need a lava bucket, you need a water bucket. I would advise, so when it comes to making this farm, if you have fire spreads on, you want to use these type of fence gates. Or if it's not on, which I've got off, I've got fire spreads off. You can use any of the woods. In this case, it's going to be off for me, but we want a fence gate. Probably also want just some cobblestone, just to sort of fill in blocks. What else would you want? You will need. Let me imagine any of this. We'll need a hopper and a chest. Need some torches. We'll need beds, a whole lot of beds. We need buttons, that's what we need, which is in here. So obviously fire spread turned off, our buttons. So looking at that, there's still more things you'll need. We need villagers, of course, and also jobs for said villagers. This one. So what I'm going to suggest is Minecraft villagers can be any jobs. So it could be a Fletcher, cartographer, smith template, got the new smoker, or you got the smoker or the blast furnace, the anvil, the brewing stand, the grindstone, the lectern, composter. All of these jobs it can be used. However, most people use the fletching table because it's the easiest, purely because it's 4 wood and 2 flint to make one. Obviously, gravel's quite easy to get. However, I believe that should be everything we actually need. So with this, grab all into inventory. We'll start with the basis. So usually the farm is about 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 5 by 5. So this would be normal perimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the perimeter. However, at the base, so if we sort of set everything up in the way we need it, it's sort of would be like this. This is how you sort of need it. So the way I set up beds, if we just shade in this area, so this is the area at the base. It's a 6 by 6, I believe, and you want to mark the center. And when you find the center, I would suggest place beds like this. Then you would place beds like this. In this, not necessarily specific order, it can be in any order really. Where you place it, it doesn't matter. It's just beds sort of need to be in a way like this. When it gets to the end, it doesn't really matter how this is, but I usually do it like that, just so I can get out easily. I would suggest place a torch in the middle, so it stops mobs from spawning here. You would then need to place beds on this side, and then here as well. So in total, these amount of beds comes to 20. So you've got 2 here, and then 2 here. You've got 5 across, and then 2 in the middle. This is to allow for 20 villagers. This on bedrock as well, only on bedrock. And this is what this should look like. So when it's fully built, like just build up the walls like this. If you want to see any specific designs built, just let me know in the comments, and I can get them built. So this is what it should look like. Obviously, it can be above ground, like how I'm doing it. It can be underground. However, I'm on a flat world. That's only a few deep. So just to save for that. So this is how it should look. I'm just going to place torches in these 4 corners, just so I'm able to break this one and go up. It's like this. So when you get to the next layer, it literally just needs to be on top of the beds. Nothing complicated, just on top of the beds. So this is where the villagers will be. So what you then want is to get this floor done. So obviously, if you're underground, it's not too much if you need layers. Just place another torch in the middle, and then we just fill this round. It doesn't have to look pretty because you will not see this part unless it's above ground, of course. So underground doesn't need to look that very pretty. That's where the villagers can live. So now you can see this is here. So you got 2, 3 here. So this is then the 5x5 I'm now talking about. So this is how big it will then become. So that would be where the beds are. This is where the villagers are. What you then want to do is go here. This comes out to 5. This then also comes out to 5. And this comes out to 6. 6, I think that's right, top of my head. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So this comes out to 20 jobs. Sorry, that's 4, not 5. I just realised. So this comes out to 20 jobs. What you then want to do is just build a simple wall, so no mobs can obviously get in. Simple wall, so they're all in here. What you then want to do is get obviously these guys in, and then you'd want to breed them. So then there's 20 villagers. However, if a nitwit, which is what these green villagers are called, spawns in, you then have to kill it. And nitwits don't work in this farm. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kill the child. So let's put us down 7. Obviously, kill the nitwit. They are quite common, sadly. 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's kill the child. Put us down at 10. If it's a child, you'd have to wait 20 minutes. So every child can count to about 20 minutes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that comes out to 20 villagers that have all taken these jobs and also would have all taken these beds. So when it comes up, they still cannot sleep. They'll never be able to sleep. And then what you want to do is obviously box them in. So when they are then boxed in, nothing can kill them. All on top. So that is then where the villagers are going to stay. So you got the beds, the villagers, and the next layer is where the actual iron farm will be, or where the iron golems will be collected. So what we want to do is build up a bit more. This can be as high as you want, this layer here, but I suggest do 3 high, due to it doesn't need to be too big. So like this, goes up to 3 high. What you want to do is place the water bucket can either be here and here. Obviously, it flows down into this place here, or this can be broken and do here. So if iron golems get stuck here, like if they like this, they then move. Obviously, I'm flying in a minute. So like this, they move. However, if the water is like this, they do sort of move, just not very quickly. But I have it here just in case they need to move. So then, as you can see, the water is flowing into this direction. So what I then would do is grab a chest, and then we'll grab the hopper that you'll need. And there, you don't necessarily need the hopper. You can always just pretty much do this here, stand here, and collect the water or the iron manually. But it's pretty much pointless. So what I then do is then comes the more trickier part, is when you need lava. So you need to place a block here. You'll then need to go like this. Oh, sorry, keep that. Place this, open that fence gate, place lava in here. So when the iron golems will spawn in, they'll come in here, into the lava, and then burn. And then they'll end up dead. And into here. So this can become as big as you want. As you can see, it only took me about 10 minutes to build, how I'm in creative. With the villagers, it can come up to about 30-45 minutes. But I don't know how long it's going to take an iron golem to spawn. Considering there are 20 villagers in here, we did count. It doesn't matter at the time. But what we can do in the meantime is I can show you how to make a storage system So what I'll do is I'll build this out, and then I'll show you how you can attach it. So if this can then all go, I have to clear my inventory. I suppose this works. So that can all go. Same with all this. Says are no longer needed. So that's pretty much the iron farm done, and that's what it would look like on the outside. I was just, if you're AFKing, make a safe place. It's always good. I usually, when it comes to me, I'll AFK just to the side. But let's show you the storage system. So the way it works is you need a hopper, you need redstone, you need a redstone comparator, redstone torch, and a redstone dust, and repeaters. So where you make redstone comparators is with redstone, quartz, and stone. Where you make repeaters is just redstone torches and stone. I think you also do need a redstone torch for comparator. But this is, I'm going to show you how you make the other part. I was going to keep peering up here every now and then, just to see if the iron golem will come in. However, I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. My headphone just died. So, as I was saying, I'm going to show you how to build an organic storage system. So what you want to do is, I'll grab the chest. So you'll need a hopper, a redstone comparator, redstone torch, redstone dust. You need a repeater, obviously the chest, and just a block, normal block, and a placeholder. So we'll do that as that. Always grab a stack, highly, and you also want an anvil with at least one level. So this should be everything you'll need. Should be everything you'll need. So what you then want to do is grab your resources. Find where you want to build it. So you want to place just 2 chests here and 2 hoppers going into it. So normal. Place 2 cobblestone blocks like this, redstone torch from the back, a repeater going in, and then a redstone dust there. Then what to do, grab 3 cobblestone, put it there. That'll be all the cobblestone you'll need in this entire build. If you're doing a single one, you then want to put 2 redstone like this, with the comparator facing this way. So the single is there, the 2 is that way. The most important step that many people get wrong is placing the hopper going downwards into another chest, or even this way or the other way. What you want to do in order to get this to work is you need to go in and place it on here, so the hopper is feeding into the comparator. And then, so what I'm going to do is just to show you guys, chest is going to be here. You're going to have 2 hoppers going that way. Place the chest again, if I can even do it right. Want to do it there, and then we'll go one more, and like that. So what you then want to do with the anvil, this is one of the most important parts, is to grab a placeholder block you don't really need, or you got a lot of, and change the name of it. Be named to anything apart from its original name. So I can have cobblestone wall -1L, and no block will come into that ever. That's the same name. Then what to do is you want to go into the hopper, face the comparator, place 4 of them like that, and the block you want to sort in there. So what you then can do is put it in the chest, grab any about that block, put it in the chest, and you'll start auto storing. So you may notice it's not going into either of these hoppers or either of these chests at the moment. That is because, I don't need that anymore, until 43, I think it is, 42 blocks are in here, then it will start feeding into this bottom chest, as you can see. So there'll be obviously one more than a stack, because we had one more in there previously, but it's 23 and 41 in there, sorry, one too high, and then it will not, and then it'll work. So I can place, so if I was to grab, for an example, I don't need any of these anymore, that's why I was going to make more, but I go like this, I chuck all these in here, say I have an entire hotbar load of cobblestone. I want to get rid of it. I'm just put it in storage engine. Chuck it in here. Check the iron golems work. Nope. That's something wrong with that probably. You can then see all of it is loading into there. What I'm then curious is what I've done wrong here. Because nothing is wrong. Oh, I know why. I need to be all the way up there. Oh well, I think it's just my error of placing it down really far. Yeah, this farm does work. However, you need to be all the way up there. So, for example, this is a flat world. I just go on to another world. It needs to be probably about, say, above 50, I think. But so say, what I'll do is I'll load into one of my copies and show you it does work. As you can see, all the cobblestone from this chest is coming out and going into this chest, and only because of that. If I was to duplicate this entire system, just to prove to you that just because there's only one that's going in there, what we can do is I can change this and change to my chest. It's just deleting my chest. Oh, chest here. But if I change this, now it goes into here. If I was to then quickly remake the system, like so, reparator, redstone, done like that. Then grab a stack of them. I need grab this, go to the R, take them, and then do this. I have to make it cobblestone. If I place it in the right one, of course. It should then work. So as you can see, cobblestone now going into this chest. So I'll just prove to you it does work. And yeah, for the access all went in there. Right. So I'm now going to jump into my own hardcore world, just to prove to you that the farm does work. Just because it's the exact same version, however, it's just some sort of error. So I'm logging into my survival hardcore world. Hopefully I don't die for you guys. It'd be pretty embarrassing if I do, because it'll be on camera, and I've also lost my world. So, night time. No, it's not, it's day. Soon to go night. So as you can see, you've got get my show out. You got the 5x5. These trapdoors of excess. Obviously got that. The 2 water buckets. This is preference how it is designed. It can be in any mode: peaceful, easy, hard, normal, hardcore. As you can see, we have the beds placed down in the pattern I said. It doesn't really matter how that is. You see, there's 20 beds there. Don't really root to you. I'll just go ahead and get out. As you can see, there are 20, well, you probably can't tell, but there are honestly 20 villagers in here. They don't all have to be the same job, as in like this guy's, we can find it over here, blacksmith, or whatever job that is. I've now got this guy in my way. I cannot escape. There we go. But as you can see, that's that. If I show you, the farm does work. Lit up enough as there's 2 drowns. Should be able to defend myself. Good job, accuracy is. I just need to wait for an iron golem to spawn now. Which would be nice. I could go up to a safety platform. Just so I'm not dead. There's a skeleton as well. Oh, I missed that one, I went too high. Skeleton's dead. There you go. See, iron golem spawns in. That just proves to you the farm works. What I'll then do, I'll go back into the tutorial world and I will show you how to connect the 2. So it's quite simple. So once you get more iron, obviously, Okay, grab all these blocks. As we don't need them anymore. If I grab every block that is in here, the only blocks I would like to take, these trapdoors and these. Otherwise, this can all, I probably should have actually kept it. This can now all go. I will rebuild this just to show you guys. We don't need all this cobblestone. Right, so now I'm going to show you how you can connect them. So obviously from an iron golem farm, you get two types. You get obviously poppies and iron. So what you then want to do, so what you can do, because of that, you can create just a small copper chain. Well, I would suggest we'll make it. This is optional how far it goes. Let's just make it go at least a few. So I say about 4 or go out. So this hopper is like the minimum. So it's all here. So go like 3 hoppers out. I suggest. Then what you can do is obviously it's in the air for me. This can be on the ground for you. What we can do is we can place the top row of chests and then the bottom row of chests. We can then grab. Oh no, my bad. We need to go down 1 more. Obviously. So then what we can do is then place them all like that. Then grab obviously the cobblestone. So I did show you how you do this. Then want to obviously put them. Grab this. We then need to go block out. And then go on here again. Just need to grab this. Here. So I have built this iron farm many times, so I can assure you it definitely does work. So that's what will happen if you place that wrong. Obviously, remember comparatives way they place and the way that is. So when so then obviously need that there, and obviously these trapdoors. So what you can then do is grab this. I'm just going to grab a few stacks of iron. I don't know what the hell's happened to here. I don't know where all of them are gone. Weird glitch. That's okay. So yeah, that's with blind find poppies. Poppies, grab a few stacks of them. So obviously the more you get more iron than poppies. So what means your iron will fill up quicker. So what you can then do is like that. And then chuck them all out. So it doesn't matter the way it is. Obviously they are gonna fill up a bit quicker. But so as you can see, poppy's gone into this one. I'll just chuck iron in here. I can grab that. What I will then do is I will quickly. Oh, didn't need to grab that. My mistake. But obviously, depending on how much you've put in there, it will move quite quickly, like quite quickly out. So obviously, it will overflow. But that's because there's so much in here not getting used. That's the only problem. So if it was, let's say for an example, once, as you can see, two are going out at a time. That's also because of the amount that's in there. If I was to put one in at a time, if I might just put all of it in, I'll just make it relap. That's exactly what I'll do. Hold on. I'll make it so it just keeps constantly going in. So what you can do is make it so there's a relapse system. So it goes into there like this. So it'll just constantly loop. So no matter what, the iron will eventually end up in there. Till there's no iron in here. Well, there's always going to constantly be iron in here, actually. Actually, nothing around it. So now you can see, obviously. So now, if I was to chuck 7 in there, that may make a relapse system. But hopefully not. As you can see, that's an overflow chest. We've got the iron going into here. All the poppies in there. So that's how it's done. So obviously, I'm sorry this stopped working, but however, that's due to my Y coordinate being so low. You want to have it high up. Well, thank you for watching. I suppose I'll see you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.